Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Virgo Vibes Podcast. This is your host, Elizabeth Jankovic, and if you are a frequent listener of this podcast or subscriber to my YouTube channel, you may know that I also put up these podcasts as a video on my channel, and I usually try to do a visual, but tonight I am not doing that. It is nighttime. It is 10:30 p.m. on Sunday, June 13th. And boy, have I missed recording podcasts. We have a lot to catch up on since my last podcast, which was about Gemini season. I'm going to go on my phone right now and check when the release date of that podcast was because it was so long ago. May 27th is when I released it, and I probably recorded it the 23rd. So that's 3 weeks ago now. That's so long. I try to do these about 2 weeks apart because I try to do it twice a month. So it just, makes sense when they're about 2 weeks apart. So yeah, it's been a while. And I'm excited to be back. I don't know if in my last podcast, I didn't. Oh my God, see. So in my last podcast, it was, same old, whatever. But since my last podcast, and if you guys are, watching my YouTube channel videos, you may know, I got invisible braces, and it's the top guard or whatever it's called. It's just the top teeth. It's not the bottom. And I got them 2 weeks ago now. No, not even. I got them 10 days ago. And it's been difficult learning how to talk with them. When I recorded some self-tapes for my acting stuff, like last week, I literally took my invisible braces out for the self-tapes because I just was stuttering on my words and stuff. But I feel like my podcast, I have enough time to breathe, to swallow. I feel like the main thing is, I don't know, this might sound gross, but like basically the saliva buildup, I feel like is the main reason I end up not speaking clearly. And my like SHs or CHs like just don't sound normal. My S's were fucked up in the beginning, but I figured that out. So I don't sound like I have a lisp, but like if I'm like, oh, I want to choose my coffee, like I feel like it sounds wrong. Anyway, so again, it's Sunday night, so there shouldn't be too much traffic outside. Like usually if I record this during the day, there will be sounds. So that's why it's like, I just wanted to take advantage of my mindset right now because, when I'm in the mood to record a podcast, I'm going to record a podcast because it's when I feel like I can talk for like 20, 30 minutes rather than wait just for daylight, just for the video. Like it's a podcast. You guys can listen to it and you guys can still play it on YouTube if you want. You just won't see me. I know, but hopefully in the next one I'll be back. So yeah, that's a little update. I got invisible braces. It's officially been, I think like 6 weeks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's been 6 weeks that I've lived in the city. It's been a crazy few 6 weeks. Okay. I keep touching the styrofoam. Oh my God. So it's been a crazy 6 weeks. Did I mention this in my last podcast? I don't know. I don't think so. I was just starting to get on like a routine, and then boom, like Gemini season, lunar eclipse, blah, blah, blah. Mercury in retrograde has really put me through it. I've just been go, go, go. I wasn't like resting. I got sick again. And all these things are things I'm going to talk about in this podcast because this podcast is about taking a break, and I have notes written on my phone. So yeah, as I said, crazy last few weeks. My life has felt like a movie. I felt like it wasn't real. And I don't know, like I did not think Mercury in retrograde would really do this to me. Honestly, but it is what it is. And I feel like I've gotten sick so many times since I've been in the city, even though I've been vaccinated for a long time now. So it's weird. I feel upset and confused as to why I keep getting sick, but one of my theories is maybe, it's my body literally telling me, hey, Elizabeth, take a fucking break. So yeah, back to what I was saying about like the acting stuff. So I was getting on a good routine toward the end of May, and then let's just say Mercury and retrograde stuff threw me off. And I got sick and I lost my voice, which you guys probably would have heard in my short random food vlog juice cleanse review video. My voice is like pretty gone, and it's fully recovered now. I do have a slight cough, but it's fine. I'm mostly better. Thank God. It took literally a week to get out of my system. Don't know what it is. I genuinely just think it's like I had early wake ups, I had late nights, I had so much packed into my day. Like, I never had time to sit down and record a podcast and even film acting tapes. And by the time I was finally going to do it a week ago today, I was really sick. So I was like, fuck, like the second I want to record, I couldn't. And it made me so upset because it was like my day off. It was literally supposed to be a filming day. And then I was sick. And I was like, frick, like, I hate being sick because I like being productive. I, just want to get things done, accomplish my goals, whatever. Like, I have so many goals. And also talking out loud, even to myself, like talking to myself. I think, I don't know if I've said this, but like, I talk to myself in the quiet of my own bedroom, like even in Westchester, even in my place here in the city, I talk out loud to myself. It's how I process my thoughts. It's how I like organize my day. Like, I don't know, it keeps me in check. I just like speak out loud. I think out loud, basically. It's not like talking to myself, but it's like thinking out loud is probably a better way to put it. So it's like, I was just like, I wanted to do these things and I couldn't, and then I couldn't even like think out loud to myself. So I was just like quiet with my own thoughts that day and like trying to do some emails, like some things to be semi-productive. It was just a lot. And I had to unfortunately call out of work when I was sick for a few days. And it was really hard for me to do that because like genuinely, I don't think I've ever called out of work because I'm sick, like ever. And I was like, what? Like, I knew my little personal working from home, like acting, filming, podcasting, voiceovers. Obviously, I have to take the day off because I will not produce a good self-tape or pre-screen if it's not my voice. So obviously, I knew I had to do that. And it's like I'm my own boss with that and with YouTube. So it's like it's not like there's much at stake. But when it comes to like work, I just don't like disappointing people. And I want to make like everybody happy. But like, I have learned over the last few weeks that you can't make people happy. And I know this, but it's like I feel like it reinforced it to me. You can't make everybody happy if you're not okay yourself. Like, I sometimes spread myself too thin. And when I say sometimes, I mean I do it quite frequently. I spread myself too thin. And then I just like down. I am not taking care of my mental health, my physical health. It's usually mental and physical, and then like emotional, I feel like is what is affected after that. It's like if I'm physically not feeling good or mentally just not fully okay, then yeah, emotionally like I'm gonna be like no bueno. So yeah, it's like I want to make everybody happy and I hate like saying no. Like, I'm a people pleaser, so it's like calling out of work, okay, like that is something I never ever wanted to do, or even being late, because I just don't want to make a bad impression. But it's like if I'm literally sick, like that is protocol, right, to call out of work. Then you don't want to get the other people you're working with sick. So I was like, okay, let me take this time to recover, and I feel like it definitely helped. I was able to put up a video last week. I literally was like, maybe I have to take a day off. I was able to eventually do my acting tapes. I kind of pushed through. I, recorded a TikTok. Like, I was just like, let me take care of myself. Like, there was one day where I literally slept, woke up, showered, ordered food, ate the food, then took a nap, woke up from the nap, and took another nap, woke up, got ready for bed, went to bed. Like, actually, right before bed is when I did some emails. But, like, like, my body was exhausted. So, yeah, like, I'm just kind of, like, recording this podcast to talk to you guys about, I guess, where I've been for 3 weeks. Like, it's 3 weeks since I recorded a podcast. My brain, mind, soul, heart, body, everything has been just like a roller coaster. With my last vlog, let me see. Let me check on my phone right now. It's literally titled, let us say your videos. Short food vlog. Okay, I thought I was going to say something else, like shitty food vlog. Short food vlog. Vegan comfort food juice cleanse unboxing. And surprisingly, it got 4 likes. So, thank you. Those people who liked it. But, like, it's crazy. Like, the week before, I did a almost 26-minute long video, weekly NYC vlog. So, I guess everything balances out. My upcoming video for this Tuesday, because it's Sunday, will be kind of similar to that short food vlog. Like, it's just kind of chaos that I'm going to edit together. And you know what? I am going to use it as an opportunity to share that part of my life too. Like, I need to take a break sometimes, and not everything's organized, and, whatever. So, as I said, I don't like disappointing people, but I had to do that for me, which was great. Like, good for me. I'm happy I did that. I'm proud of myself because I've never done that before. And when I do my like weekly affirmations, one of them is I'm now creating my life exactly as I want it. So it's like I feel like if you do those type of affirmations, or even just like spiritual stuff, that like your thoughts, like law of attraction, your thoughts and your mind and your brain like control your actions, which then manifest physical things. So it's like I got so anxious thinking like I'd run myself like dead basically and burn out really bad if I worked, and then I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna survive. Like I just played it out in my head and I was like, nope. So then I called out. Proud of myself. Thank you. I feel like it's like a really big step for me as a people pleaser, as a perfectionist. Like I just needed to recover. And I feel like I'm in a much better headspace than I was a week ago. And I have to realize that I can't make everyone happy. Although I want to make everybody happy, I can't. I need to take care of myself first and also be firm in my boundaries. This is a recurring theme in my podcast because it's something I feel like 2021. I saw the new year, a lot of people were like, boundaries, like all over my IG story feed. Just people talking about saying no and setting boundaries. And oops. And I feel like that is finally like, I'm feeling that. I'm like feeling what I need to do. I'm feeling like I've just gotten better about saying what I can and cannot do and what I am and am not willing to do. And I'm really proud of myself for that. It's still scary and hard sometimes because like a big thing for me about why like, being a perfectionist or a people pleaser or not disappointing people is because I just don't like the feeling of like, oh, somebody's mad at me or somebody doesn't like me or somebody thinks negatively of me, because like I just don't ever want that. But I realize like if that person or even just situation isn't serving me, then it's like, what does it matter? Like I feel like I've really come to terms during this Merc and Wretch. I've really come to terms with it doesn't matter what other people think or think of me, because I know myself like what is good for me and what I need. And if I'm happy, like, and I can spread positivity and like be happier with myself, like being happier with myself will just make me a better person in the world overall. Like if I'm going through it and like not in a good space, I'm just not gonna be happy. So like it doesn't matter if somebody is disappointed in me or like doesn't like me or thinks negative things about me, because then that's their thoughts, that's their perceptions, and sorry, I'm practicing my boundaries or whatever. So that's the tea on that. And also I'm reading my notes right now. It doesn't mean that I'm not perfect if I can't make everyone happy. Like it's literally like I know perfectionism is not achievable. I'm aware of that. I'm also aware that a perfectionist means you just chase perfection and you realistically know you'll never get it, but it's like a constant like chase. So I know I'm not perfect and I will never be perfect because nobody's perfect. And I know that you can't make everybody happy. And it's just been, I feel like at this point in the year, I've really like come to terms with it. And I feel like I've really matured during this Mercury in retrograde. I've done a lot of reflecting and thinking and trying to like, and don't get me wrong, a lot of crying as well, and breaking down and mental health issues and woes, but like they are all to teach me lessons and get me where I need to go. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and sometimes it's a long time before you know the reason why, but like I am proud of like the lessons I've learned during this season. And it's like a week left of Gemini season. Next is what's next? What is next? It's not Cancer, is it? What the heck is after Gemini season? Let me look. Okay. What's after Gemini season? It cannot be Cancer. Wait. in order. It is Cancer season after the, oh my, ew, emotional. That's cute. I don't know. I don't know too much about cancers yet, but we will study it in our next podcast together. Let me just review my notes. Yeah, so at first what I was going to do when I thought I was going to like go to work, I was like, okay, I'll skip YouTube and my podcast or whatever or something like that. But I actually decided to do the other thing, like not do work, and because I was literally sick, and like it's a thing when you work that you don't go to work when you're sick. And it was bad. Like, I'm not playing around. But I ended up doing the YouTube video, and I'm really proud of that. And I actually got a lot of like business YouTube emails after that, which is really exciting. And if you want to talk about a potential collaboration, promo, any PR stuff, you can go find my business email in the description of this podcast or on my YouTube channel. Yeah. And then speaking of affirmations, I feel like even though I graduated, even though like I don't have a full-time job or anything, I still find it difficult to accomplish my goals because self-improvement and like inner work itself is a full-time job. Like, you know, undoing all the negative stuff and figuring out what you need, I guess, and working on yourself. Takes a lot of work, takes a lot of effort, like working on yourself, like it's work, you know, and I'm looking forward to continue to improve this year and just do more and more of what I love. I did have to take a little bit of a break because I was doing a little more work things, but then I got sick anyway. I did have to take a little mini acting break, like I hadn't done tapes for so long, voiceovers, not even like able to do set stuff because if I'm dying and sick, like it's the same thing. So yeah, that's my, I guess, little update. And if you're also a Virgo or just a really hard productive person, hardworking, don't like taking breaks, whatever, but you're literally like I don't know, I feel like at one point your body's gonna give up on you. You're gonna be falling asleep on the commute. It's gonna be like 10 a.m. and you're nodding your head off, but you have a whole 7 hours of your shift to go. Like, we don't like burnout. Burnout is not okay. Burnout is something you avoid. Like, burnout means you aren't taking care of yourself. If you're experiencing burnout, something's got to change, you know, and something's got to change, you know. So a lot of the times when I do these podcasts, I feel like it's literally a message, not a message. It's basically when I have these realizations and lessons, like it's me telling them to myself to listen again later, to be like almost like a therapy session for myself. Like I literally feel like after I do these podcasts, I feel so much better. Like whatever I'm going through, I feel like is manageable, or like it's all gonna be okay. And like, yeah, I just am happy to be recording and stuff. I also want to say, this is kind of random, but I like have been having this like, not urge, but like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been like, I want to like take 2 weeks where I just don't talk to anybody, or like I need 2 weeks where nobody talks to me. Like I don't want anybody to talk to me for 2 weeks, or I want to like run away for 2 weeks. That's how I've been feeling. But honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like it doesn't need 2 weeks, but maybe. I feel like I can make 2 weeks work. Like I just like a lot of this whole fucking month I've been like, I quit. I'm done. I'm over it. I quit. I don't know if you guys have been feeling the same way. I don't even know what I said in my last podcast about Gemini season and Mercury in retrograde and how it would affect Virgos, but I did not think it said all of this. So I don't know if it's just a lunar eclipse, but who knows. Anyway, this is kind of a shorter podcast. I do want to make sure my voice is okay because I kind of just fully recovered it. I hope it was okay that there was no video. I hope my invisible braces don't sound too awful. And I am very excited for my next podcast to be about Cancer season and any, I guess, astrological changes. And it's summer. It's summertime soon. Like, Cancer season starts off the summer. I've been feeling like it's summer for a while, but at the same time, I know it didn't really start yet. And yeah, I'm just excited. It's actually been cold this weekend in the city, so yeah. I'm excited to get my shit back together now that I am not sick anymore, and praying, knock on wood, that I don't get sick again. Fingers crossed. I'm promising to take care of myself and make sure I'm okay, because I love myself and I nourish my body with good stuff, and that's like mental, physical, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I actually, speaking of physical, I need to like do yoga again and work out, but I'm gonna give myself a break, a couple days of a break, because I need a little bit of a break. Like, this podcast is about a break, and it's like part of me is like, oh, push yourself, whatever, work out. But you know what? I'm gonna come back to it when I'm ready and not let me working out too early burn me out. Okay? Maybe that is self-care in a way. I love you guys so much. I hope the shorter podcast wasn't bad. Please, if you're listening to this podcast, subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Write a review on Apple Podcasts. Follow me on Spotify. And share this with your friends, fam, whatever. I don't think there's a way to like comment on podcasts, so go to my YouTube channel if you want to like comment something, and find this on YouTube and write a comment, like the video, whatever, subscribe. And I've been trying to tell people, if you have multiple YouTube accounts, subscribe to my channel on all of them, because why not? You know, it doesn't hurt, it only helps. And if you don't watch YouTube, even better, subscribe. It won't affect you in any way. Okay? Check out me on Instagram at elizabeth.j. I feel like I have cute pics coming. Sorry, I've been hitting every single wire, hitting the styrofoam, knocking things around. I'm just like, it's been 3 weeks. I'm a little rusty. Don't mind me. So yeah, that's my little piece. Check out my work, Linktree, whatever, and TikTok at elizabethj914. I've been making more vegan TikToks on there, and I really like it, and I enjoy it a lot, and I think you guys will too, if you're vegan or interested in vegan /NYC stuff. Yeah. Love you guys so much. Talk to you guys in my next Virgo Vibes podcast. This is your host, Elizabeth Jankovic, signing off.